Here's an adult bedtime story that you can listen to every single night to keep you nice, safe, and warm. This is the story of Lift. The story of Lift takes place in the center of a vast city where dreams and disappointments, intertwined like tangled streets, lived a peculiar elevator named Lift. Unlike its counterparts in gleaming skyscrapers, Lift resided in an aging apartment building. Its once polished doors now scuffed by time and use. Lift's job was simple: carry residents up and down, day in and day out. But Lift saw beyond its mechanical purpose. It witnessed the ebb and flow of human lives, the weight of their hopes and fears as tangible as their physical presence. On the 7th floor lived Maria, an aspiring artist whose enthusiasm diminished with every rejection letter she received. Tom from the 3rd, a divorced father who measured his weeks by custody weekends. An elderly Mrs. Chin on the 5th, whose world had shrunk to the confines of her apartment. Lift carried them all, absorbing their sighs, their muttered frustrations, their occasional laughs. It felt the burden of their unfulfilled dreams and the lightness of their rare joys. One night, as rain lashed against the building and thunder shook its foundations, the power flickered and died. Lift found itself stuck between floors, with Maria, Tom, and Mrs. Chen trapped inside. Initial panic gave way to resigned silence. But in that darkened space, something unexpected happened. Mrs. Chen began to hum a melody from her youth. Tom joined in with harmony. Maria's artistic spirit awakened, and she started to tap out a rhythm on Lift's walls. As their impromptu concert filled the small space, Lift felt the change. The weight it had carried for so long began to lift. Stories were shared, laughter erupted, and connections formed in the darkness. When power was restored hours later, Lift opened its doors to 3 changed individuals. Maria's eyes sparkled with renewed determination. Tom stood taller, a smile playing on his lips. Mrs. Chen's steps were lighter, infused with rediscovered vitality. In the days that followed, Lift noticed subtle changes. Maria's art found new depth, inspired by the stories shared that night. Tom started a support group for single parents in the building's common room. Mrs. Chen began teaching Tai Chi in the small courtyard, her classes growing with each passing week. Lift realized that, like itself, these humans were more than their daily routines or past disappointments. They had the power to rise above their circumstances, find connections in unexpected places, and reinvent themselves at any stage of life. So as you rest tonight, think of Lift and its passengers. Remember that you too carry untold stories and unrealized potential within you. Life's journey isn't always a smooth ride to the top floor. Sometimes it's in the pauses between destinations that we find our true selves and forge the most meaningful connections. Tomorrow, as you step into your day, carry the spirit of Lift with you. Be open to unexpected encounters. Find strength in shared experiences. Look for opportunities to lift others as you rise to the top.